The Lucrative Youth.
Riding the beam of the Benz, we living la vida loca. Fetty on Fetty on Fetty on Fetty. Walking the block and I feel like machete.
I'm with the Lucrative Youth here, and today we're going to be doing a music video review with the man Bass. We're going to tap into his new music video, 5 Stars. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about Bass, check out some of his music, check out some of his content, head over to his Lucrative Youth creators profile. But anyways, before we get into the video in of itself, quick question for you, Bass, how do you ultimately choose which songs you want to shoot videos for?
Depending on the reaction, the people choose for me at some point. I feel like the audience has the upper hand in situations where you're just like, okay, if these people run with this song instead of that song, it's for a reason. So if we could find a concept for that song that they're, fucking with the most, then we're going with that one. And I guess 5 Stars is just one of those songs that I dropped it and people just automatically just mess with it. So we were just like, yeah, this needs a video. And at the same time, it just has that video vibe. Like, it couldn't be a song without a video. So we just ran with it, to be honest.
Without further ado, let's tap into the music video.
All right.
See what you sort of get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, that video. So that's my cousin right there.
Yeah, that's actually I wanted to ask about him real quick. Actually, is that the same guy who shot that Twitter video with you?
It was him, and it was only right that I had him in there.
This one,
that
right?
Video, yeah, that one.
Let's watch this, because I remember that this was the first video when I saw this video. I was like, man, Bass, you gotta drop this song, because this was before you dropped the song, right?
Yeah, the retweets and the reaction that I got off of that, it was like one of those songs that I was just like, it's just a freestyle, IG freestyle, and then it got so much interaction that I was like, we have to drop this at the end of the day. People loved it. Fun fact though, he's not playing the guitar.
He's not playing the guitar right there?
At all. He doesn't even know how to.
About.
Yeah, that's the whole acting. Yeah, he's acting. He played it off good though. He played it off good.
No, I couldn't even tell. That's funny. We're looking at this part right here. We're like, hey, hold on. Is he really playing that? Is he really getting into it? But hey, you know.
People thought that he was really playing that shit.
Yeah, that definitely goes down to for example, the director himself. Gappo was the one who directed and edited this video. You can tell us a little bit about that process. Have you ever worked with him before?
So me and Gappo go back to first grade. Yeah, I think we were like 6 years old when we met each other, and we've always been cool. You get me? But when we got to like college, I think it was when we were both like 19, 18. I told him about this music shit. You feel me? He had a camera. He had I don't know what he had, but he had a camera, and I was like, yo, I'm an artist. You should put that camera to use, because I need a photographer. You get me? And I don't know. From there, we just always been working, and Gappo's been, progressing, and thank God we finally got to shoot this video. We had shot some drafts before, but they were never, Gappo yet. You get me? So yeah, when we shot this video, I came up with the first half. The first half where you see me at the ranch, that was directed by me, and then the second half was directed by him. The whole cut off, the acting part that you see in between.
Where was this whole thing shot? Where'd you ultimately get the idea to go for this type of theme with this song?
Based off like you said, the vibe of the song, and as well, I wanted to kind of represent where I'm from, which is Honduras. Yeah. And in Honduras, it looks like Honduras actually. If you go to Honduras, you'll see a lot of ranches and farms like that. That's actually a ranch in Davie. It's a ranch in Davie, and it's owned by one of my cousins. He has like 50 horses in that shit, and because he uses them for racing, for racing. So basically, yeah, I just thought about this. Like, I was listening to the song, and I was like, what locations can I use for this type of video? And then just a quick brainstorm, and it was I was just like, man, a ranch would be a good visual.
So the first part of the video at the farm, that's really directed by you, like you already had that input. But here we see his little switch to a little bit more of like, you tell us a little bit more about this.
Yeah, so that was Gapo's input. He wanted kind of a Narcos vibe to it. I guess he watched too much Narcos on Netflix, and he just said, "Fuck it, let's just do something where you're about to perform in a talent show. The that the feel of it is giving you like I'm performing in front of an audience, which I'm not, but that's what it looked like. And then there, you see what are those flowers? Not the
Yeah.
yeah, the flowers. We couldn't find roses, but
Yeah.
the flowers that they're throwing basically resembles the audience watching me perform the song. Since it's a so-called freestyle, um, we just wanted to give it one of those old school freestyle vibes. So that's where that came from. But that was all Gapo. Gapo, that came out of Gapo's head. And the acting scene with the girl. The girl is one of my best friends. Her name is Yuli. She's a model from Miami. The whole concept of it was just, to introduce me to a whole new audience. And yeah, it was just to give it a freestyle vibe.
Yeah. And we also noticed that, like, this video, it took a lot more of like a cinematic approach rather than including like a ton of crazy edits, transition, stuff like that. Like, is that based on like the whole freestyle component you said, or like, there was a reasoning to go behind that?
That and that's just how I like my videos, to be honest. I like my videos to be cinematic, to tell a story instead of, having all these effects in it. I've never been into that, like effects in videos and stuff. I just like old school looks. And like my favorite videos are the old school videos, the old school hip hop videos where you see like the old 50 Cent videos, the Bow Wow shit, like all that. Like those are my favorite type of videos. So I was like, you know what? Let's keep going. Like my theme will always be going for an old look. So he did his part.
Yeah.
He did his part and he made it seem that way.
We just ran through the whole video. I really liked how it came through super cut, super clean, straight to the point. Exactly like you said, like we could definitely see that whole old scene, old type of vibe to it, especially in the talent show. Like, you really like take that step back. But we even saw that, Elevator did a write up for you guys today. That was awesome. Like, congratulations to you on that as well.
Appreciate that. Yeah, they did. I was surprised because I didn't know they were gonna do a review, but yeah, they did it and pretty dope.
Definitely, and it's definitely always good to sort of see you getting the recognition you deserve, and it's obviously just a start as you continue to come back to back, drop some more songs, drop some more videos. Like it's always about that growth. Which
yeah, facts.
Like what's coming next for Based?
So I'm working on an album. I haven't really talked about it much, but the album is titled Hundu. It's like an acronym for Honduras. I've just been working, to be honest. I'm just recording music and eventually whatever lands on there, lands on there. Yeah, I'm just working, to be honest. Working, writing, feeling inspired, coming up with concepts for videos that I do have that are unreleased. And hopefully, we get back to it. But right now, yeah, that's all I'm doing. And I don't know if you noticed, but most of my videos, I like them with concepts, like I also dropped Samurai at the beginning of the year with my boy Tunde.
With Sunday, shot by Wavy Lord as well.
Shout by Wavy, shout out Wavy. That's my dog. Yeah, I just like videos with concepts, to be honest. Like I was like, you know what? I gave him Samurai that was like a whole Japanese concept to it. Fuck it. Let's just give him a cowboy concept to it. And that's where 5 stars came from as well. So the next video, definitely expect something that you've never seen before. Like I don't like people to see the same video twice, if you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
I feel like a lot of artists shoot the same video twice, and it kind of, the point of being a creative is just to keep creating and showing your new ideas and shit. So yeah, next video is gonna be a whole new different concept. You will never see the same thing twice. This 5-star video, you will never ever see it again from me. You get me? Like I'm not gonna repeat the same shit twice, and that's just how I think videos should be. But yeah, so I'm creating, writing every day, coming up with ideas, concepts. The other day I was playing around on Photoshop, try to get some merch. for the people and shit. And yeah, just creating, having fun with it.
Definitely, man. That's, it's certainly important to just keep having fun with it, keep enjoying what you're doing, and keeping that whole mindset of like, continuing to change the whole process, because while you do that, you're obviously improving at the same time. Overall, man, thank you obviously for just tapping into 5 stars. We're super excited to sort of see like, what you have coming next. If you have any like, sort of shout outs, wrap it up, or, quick things, we get into that.
Shout out 22. That's my younger brother. He did the beat for 5 stars, and he's pretty much doing all my beats from here forward. Shout out. I'm producing as well. I'm producing. Yeah, I've been learning how to produce and shit on FL. And shout out Gapo. That's my fucking dog for shooting the video. Shout out Quay and T, all them boys.
Thank you for that. You guys want to tap in more?
Shout out Lucrative, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Go learn more about bass. Go stream his music. Check out his creators profile.
Yes, please and thank you. Be easy, everybody.